Hey everyone, I'm Brad Nelson.
I'm Ross Merriam.
And you're watching Versus Live by StarCityGames.com. We're here playing some standard fun brews today. And we're doing things a little differently for anyone that isn't aware. We are not playing cyber games. We are full-blown game one. I am now playing Jeskai Control with treasure maps and 4 Niv Mizzets. It's a lot. No Sarkans. No Sarkans. Treasure maps to accelerate.
Is this the Sullivan winning list?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That is what it is. And you are playing Golgari again.
Yep.
We're back to the OG.
Order. We got Golgari up first, then we'll have Izzet Drakes up second, finishing up with a little Boros aggro, or White Meanie.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this deck goes. Now,
what?
Did you not turn your mic on?
Nope.
You guys go outside and you turn off your mics and it's amateur hour.
I'm the one.
Brad did this for the first time like a month ago, and I've done it I think 3 times since then.
This is
I don't know.
Ross.
It's like hiccuping. It's just contagious. Somehow now I like can't.
You mean yawning? Hiccups are not.
Yeah,
contagious.
that's what I meant. Okay,
Ross, what is your life?
Yeah, exactly. None of us know.
I'm not having my best day. But I'm up 2-1, or I'm up the first match at least. That's good.
That is good.
Yeah.
We got to find the silver linings.
So you got that going for you.
Yeah, which is nice.
Which is nice.
But
maybe I can win a die roll this time.
You won one.
I did. I'll take
Even.
odds.
All right.
It's odd.
Yeah, we're arena now with game ones.
I know. Well, don't get me started on arena. Every time someone says arena in this room, I'm like, arena, have you heard how amazing it is?
Yeah. It's great.
It is unbelievable. It's just...
A question from before we didn't get to Puntologist asked, do you think there's an undiscovered Dimir deck?
I'm going to go back to 7. I haven't shuffled this. There's an undiscovered Dimir deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
well, we've discovered many.
Too.
You've already shuffled your deck.
Yeah, but my hand was bad.
We've already discovered some Dimir decks. The problem with Dimir is it doesn't have clean answers to Carnage Tyrants, which... That's why, I think the disinformation campaign decks are the best way to build them, because that deck can actually deal with Carnage Tyrant, but a normal blue-black deck is going to struggle with velocity because of cards like Niv Mizzet and Carnage Tyrant and Vivian Reed, just all the card advantage that's built into this format. That it's not like great card advantage, right? Like it's good, but it can be stymied in certain ways. So that's why I think Dimir's job should be what it is doing. Now, I've seen some people trying to build decks with a ton of Thief of Hope and the Pirate. What's the Pirate that steals stuff? Hostage Taker and Doom Whisperer and Dive Downs and Hand Disruption. And maybe those decks are good. I haven't tried them. There's too much. There's too much stuff to try for one person in this format. I haven't gotten to every deck yet.
I'm Concept said, I did the shuffle 10 force into my sealed deck thing at RPTQ and then accidentally drew 10 force in my red-black deck.
All right, well, I'm going to keep this, but I don't think it's good.
Ditto.
And a very important question for you guys from Flank Our Foes. What is your favorite creature collection sleeves?
Ooh.
There's a lot to go by.
There's too many. I would have to have them in front.
And the simple correct answer is the Kraken.
I mean...
Bathtub Kraken.
I'm going with OG for creature collection. I like me some Liz
Jetpack Penguin.
Yeah. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Which we have a plushie somewhere in this building, right?
I think we do have
above you, above the Doge behind you, I think.
Oh yeah, well let's get this front and center.
Have they made a platypus yet?
I don't believe there's a platypus yet.
Okay.
Are these for sale?
Until they make a platypus,
I believe that was only
made
made in one copy. I think that's the only one that exists.
Oh, I'm going to steal it.
I have a wild growth walker, so your shock doesn't do anything.
That's true, but I'll opt.
Tilt.
Keep. Oh, what? What is my life? Go. Are you struggling too?
Do you mean in this game or in general?
All of the above.
The answer is the same. It's yes.
Well, at least SCG Con's coming up and you get to have some fun, right?
You got a 17.
Yep, my turn?
Yep.
All right, upkeep. I'm going to scry. Well, I'm going to treasure map. Scry 1. We're going to bottom that. Draw. Ooh, all right. 15.
Yep.
Lava Coil. Exile that Wild Growth Walker. Your turn.
Right on time.
Right on time for that Jade Light Ranger. No, I'm
Brad's
at
at
15.
15. He shocked himself
Ross
twice.
is still at 20.
I think I should just play this. Like, I can Jade Light into a land next turn anyway.
All right, I'm going to get aggressive, and we're going to treasure map again. Keep. Go. Oh, my next turn's going to be a delight.
Attack.
12.
Jade Light Ranger.
Ionize.
I'm at 18.
All right, so we can go upkeep, or we can go draw. I guess if we want to do anything, we're going to want to have another land. So
I should have played the Jade Light.
all right, we're going to do that. We're going to keep. Well, yeah, we're going to put that on top of my library, then flip this, get some. No. We have to do it arena style. There we go. All right, I'm going to go to 10, and I'm going to play
Swimming in treasure. Scrooge
Live
McDuck style.
Mizzet. Perun. Your turn. I feel like this game's going to go fast.
That was a good draw. Got a dive down.
Trigger.
Yep.
Draw. I'll shoot that. Set for blue.
Opting.
Spell Pierce. Trigger. Draw. Shoot that. Yeah, it was a disgusting turn. Untap. Draw.
Hold on.
Oh.
I go to 17 and
Oh,
draw
yeah,
a
you
card.
get to draw a card.
You can go.
All right. I did draw, right? No, I didn't draw. Did I draw? No, I saw this. Draw. Shoot you for 1. Put you at 16. Attack you. You're at 11. I'll go to 8. Your turn.
Do you have a counter spell?
No.
You lying to me?
No. I do not have a counterspell.
So you have 2 counter spells.
No, I have 0 counterspells.
It's non-creature spell, right?
Yeah.
So you get a draw card?
I'm gonna
Oh,
respond.
no, it's instant or sorcery spell. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond though.
Well, that's better. Explosioning for 2.
I'm gonna explosion for 2. Trigger to draw 1 card.
Yep, I go to 10.
You go to 10.
And then I'll go to 8.
Huh?
Then I'll go to 8 and you'll draw 2.
Well, I get to draw 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then I'll
And then you'll go to
put you-
7, and then you'll
put you
draw a
8,
card, and I'll
and
go
then-
to 1.
and then I draw 7, and then
Do you have any way to draw a card in your hand?
no, I have a way to draw many cards in my hand.
Well, that was gross.
The power of Niv Mizzet plus treasure map there. That was
Yeah,
disgusting.
it proved its way. I mean, you did stumble a lot, but it did prove its worth. Now
And I
we're
only,
gonna.
I only stumbled 1 turn. Then I hit land 3, 4, 5. It. That was enough. I don't know if I win that game, even if I don't stumble though. Like, you just do the same things with your stuff.
I think so. That treasure map into like if you would have had a 3/5, and I would have been able to deal with that Wild Growth Walker.
Oh, the Walker would have been a 3/5.
yeah.
Well, it would have been just a 3/5. You had a 5/5 Niv Mizzet. I guess you wouldn't have like killed me as quickly, but you'd have run away with the game with the Niv Mizzet. I
I
think
mean, I was at 8. I had to shock a lot.
it's true. Yeah.
I think that game would have been much closer, and I might have lost.
Okay.
That would have been a tough one. But I mean, that's just it. If Golgari stumbles, that's one problem with Golgari. If it stumbles, it loses games fast. And
Yeah, but Merfolk Branch Walker, not the best card when you're behind.
Yeah, Seeker
No.
Squire as well. Those
Seeker
cards
Squire
just-
as well. Yeah,
And even Jade Light Ranger. Like,
Jade Light Ranger is really good.
Yeah.
I thought Jade Light Ranger was like even worse than District Guide right when the format came out, and I was wrong. I was very wrong. Bringing that card back and getting to like explore a bunch later in the game, it's
you
really
stock
really
a
good.
Graveyard for those things. You explore
And Wild Growth
Walker,
Walker
and
is just the best build. I used to play like Dusk Zealot Legion or whatever, Dusk Legion Zealot, thinking it was like on par. Like, whew, those were some rough days. No wonder I switched to Boros Angels for New Jersey.
Elvish Visionary is just not the same when it's missing one of its abilities.
Being an elf.
Yep.
Yeah. Any questions over there, Nick?
So we're leading into the Is It Drake's deck. They want to know, what are your thoughts on the quasi-duplicate in the Drake's build?
That was left field. Wasn't expecting that question.
I've
From
done that
multiple
in draft,
sources.
but I don't know about
I think
construct.
Quasi-Duplicate is a very powerful card, but you need something to have survived in play. And for that to happen, you should already be winning. That's kind of how Standard works. I could see it being in decks like maybe with a bunch of come into play abilities that have bad like stats. I did play against a Golgari deck that just splashed for Quasi-Duplicate, and it was kind of cool. And maybe some like counter spells on the sideboard. But I don't think the card is on power level of Standard. Like pretty much it's a clone. Let's just consider it a clone and put it in the same camp. It does have like Kickstart, which is great.
You mean Jumpstart?
Jumpstart, yeah.
It also only costs
wasn't
2 mana
confident
when
with
you
what I
have
called
the
it.
Electromancer, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have an Electromancer, which is already nice.
Sure.
That's the issue, is clones that say your stuff only have not really been that good. Pretty much when it comes to clone effects, it has to be as convenient as possible. Like we're talking like Phantasmal Image, right? Like it has to be super convenient to be good. Phyrexian Metamorph, it's in a lot of cubes. I mean, I took second in a Grand Prix with both of them in a deck, like a clone deck, you know? But these are convenient cards. They're not like the raid one that you don't even probably know exists in this format from Ixalan.
Yep, the blue red.
Yeah,
the one.
Yeah, like we forgot about that clone. It has raid to clone, or it's just a 2/2. You know, like these things don't see play when they're like that. So maybe Quasi-Duplicate eventually, if it has like a busted combo. Now, like this card is going to have to like combo with something like taking turns or something degenerate that generates a game breaking ability.
It's very cute to be used as a value card in a just sort of typical mid-range kind of deck, but it's powerful and it's reasonably costed. So the idea of enabling something that goes over the top makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's one of those cards that looks fine, and until you find the thing that it's game breaking with, and then it's just oppressive.
Oh, I mean,
if they print something in the next set that it just goes wild with, then
I'm just waiting for Simic. Well, no, so Simic, if Simic gets a bunch of cool stuff, then you can just go Carnage Tyrant next turn, make 2 Carnage Tyrants attack with your Carnage Tyrant. Like once you have the mana for Simic.
That's a lot of Carnage Tyrants.
That's a lot of carnage. Yeah. That's what I think could be busted. Yeah. That's where I'm at with it. But anyway, let's take a quick 90-second break, and then we're going to be playing against Is It Drake's. Queue up Ross with any non-quasi-duplicate questions, and we will answer them. So we're back here for a little bit of Is It Drake's action against Jeskai Control with Treasure Maps. Would you like to odd and even?
I'll take odds.
Evens then for me.
Hard 8.
That's a... All right, I can keep this. I don't know if it's going to get there, but it's good enough. Nick, anything fun happening over there?
What's the best way to fight the quad, Niv, Mizzet, dive down types of decks? Is there a way? Proactivity,
getting on the board, sticking weird threats, interacting with their treasure maps, and then their Niv Mizzets. Like, that's generally how it's going to be done. Like, if you're an Izzet Drake's deck and you're spinning your rails too much and they just slam a Niv Mizzet, and sometimes before you can even like find a Beacon Bolt and enough cards in the graveyard and stuff like that. Like, if you play too many creatures that they deal with. Yeah. So
whenever you're playing against a deck that has a combination like that, like Niv Mizzet Dive Down, where they're trying to just set up one turn where they get a ton of initiative and snowball, like putting them on the back foot and making it so that they don't have the option to sit back and set up that one big turn is always going to be the best way to combat them.
Also, this deck is like dive down and less counter spells that are like cheap, like Disdainful Stroke and stuff like that. So like cards like Plaguecrafter and the Eldest Reborn should both probably start coming back into Golgari decks.
Ephro chiming in saying this just feels like watching decks beat up on Golgari.
Yeah, that's kind of magic. Yeah. I like Golgari. Ephro, stop talking bad about about my baby. All right, opt again on turn 1. I'm so lucky.
That is true.
I think we're gonna have to bottom this because we need to make sure we hit lands.
And the everlasting question with the Is It Drake's decks is how do you determine how many cackling drakes and enigma drakes and whether or not you play enigma drakes?
How do you figure that
answer
out?
Ross? Yeah, how do you solve that?
I don't know.
Yeah, eternal question with this deck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Beats me. I will pass the turn.
Interesting.
Although Ifro's saying Golgari is just a bad game 1 deck, but we all knew that.
Yeah, that is true. Golgari does have struggles in game 1. Is this in response to my name and drink or after it
Yep.
resolves? In response?
In response.
Okay.
It resolves.
Your turn. Wait, can we do more real life arena?
You can do it as much as you'd like,
Some real life arena over here.
but Ross has to do the caca thing if you ever.
Yeah,
experience
the
this
Phoenix.
deck.
You have to bring your Phoenixes 90-degree over the screen. What's
And
going on,
I
Ross?
really hope a Star of Extinction gets played for that animation.
There is one main, right?
I don't know.
Pass.
I think there is. All right. Oh wait, no. Oh, I screwed up. This does not come into play.
Yeah, Chad is all over you for that right now.
I had this in my hand though, right?
Judge!
No, I had this in my hand. I just played the other land.
Would you like me to go get Ricky?
Attack
Yes.
for 1. I just played the other land in my hand.
19.
All right, and I'll play it tapped. Go.
Play another radical idea.
It resolves.
Play an opt.
All right, your turn.
Do I need that?
I was actually looking down to go like,
Kinda.
wow, this one island's doing a lot of work, and I was like, wait a second.
I think I can just bottom that for now.
For now, get to it later.
Yep. Let's play a discovery.
Resolves. 2 Phoenixes.
I wish. Now I think I keep one of these, so let's put the mountain in the graveyard and pass the turn.
I am. Who's the Drake beatdown deck?
Well, that is not what I meant to do on this turn, but that's okay. I got distracted by Brad playing the wrong land.
Ross,
Just
we
missed the
are
line I had set up.
professionals that people come to watch us participate in the game Magic the Gathering. We have to get our act together.
If you say so.
I do not believe Brad has any other GRVs today. So
Yeah, that's one
Are
GRV.
you done after that?
Yeah.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to shock this.
It resolves.
I'll shock it again.
Fine.
I'm at 18. Took 2 1-power beats from that Enigma Drake. Okay, I'm going to cast the Jumpstart a Radical Idea.
Yeah.
Jumpstart a Radical Idea. Discard
No.
another Phoenix.
No. Wait. Oh, and you use 2 shocks, so that means you have to have another. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Are you countering the Radical Idea?
Yeah.
Sure. Opt.
No.
Don't need this land. Draw a card. Get some Phoenixes. 6
14.
you did not do the arena animation.
Yes.
Please.
I don't know what that is.
You don't?
No.
Get with the times.
Shame.
It goes. Ah. Ah.
Okay.
That part's right.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay.
8. Does it live?
Chart a course.
Trigger.
Yep.
Draw.
Where's the one going?
I get to see my card before.
Yeah.
that. I'll do a Phoenix.
Um,
Niv Mizzet's animation is actually just Niv Mizzet's art. It like is a dragon that like comes out and just plops on the ground like a cat would. I love it.
Charter course.
Trigger.
Yep.
Draw. I'm at 8.
Not sure if I'm supposed to just do this or nothing. Right now has 5 cards.
Play an Electromancer.
Bounce it.
Trigger. Draw.
Yep. 1 upstairs.
Yeah.
17.
All right.
Pass the turn. Ooh, no blue mana to protect this. That's good for me.
Go.
Lava Coil this.
Trigger. Draw.
Shock this.
Trigger. Draw. I guess that won't even work. You're just gonna play another spell anyway.
That's
Shoot
the
you.
plan. I'm at 16. That thing's exiled.
Yeah.
I will play a Tormenting Voice, discarding an island.
Sure.
Would have been great if I had a 3rd Phoenix.
Close.
Attack.
And I'll shock 1. Go to 5.
Pass the turn.
No. Enigma Drake. And I'm at 5. Ugh.
Yep.
I am in trouble. I don't even know if I want to put these into play. Because I might want to use both of these this turn. All right, go.
Draw.
Yeah.
Charter course.
Okay.
That's a tilt. Discard Sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Lava Coil this thing.
How is that a tilt?
Well, I was trying to find a 3rd spell.
I'm gonna expansion on that Phoenix.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Pass.
Interesting.
I didn't find a 3rd spell.
Yeah, that's really weird. Go. Wait, I tapped wrong.
Murmuring Mystic.
Resolves.
Crackling Drake.
Resolves.
Draw a card.
Yeah.
Pass.
Map, scribe, bottom, counter, scribe, bottom, counter. We'll do one more. Scry, counter. Ooh.
I don't like ooze, Brad.
I'm at 5?
You're at 5. Crackling Drake is lethal.
You have 2 cards?
I have 2 cards in my hand.
I think I just have to do this even though I wanted this to... Oh, this is tough. Oh. All right, whatever. All right. Deal 3 to all of it.
2
2 clarions.
So deal 6 to all of it.
Yeah, deal 6 to all of it. Go.
Okay, these draws need to be good because Brad left on top in a hurry, so I think that's an expansion, expansion explosion.
Come on. I want to win this game.
I mean, I'm at 16. Is it lethal? How many lands do you have? So that's 4. That's to pay for that. Each one of these goes into a map and essentially generates 3, so that's 9. With a land drop, it's 10. I'm at 16. So it's not lethal.
Well, I don't think it's. I'm not trying to lethally here, but like if you just have shock and 2 other spells, I die. That's a good start.
That's a bottom. That's a good one.
No, don't be a good one.
Discovery.
Oh no. Oh wow. Wow, that's aggressive.
Tormenting Voice, discard Sulfur Falls.
Yeah.
Get an Arclight,
2.
attack you. Play land, play Drake, draw a card.
Ugh.
Pass.
Okay.
Yeah, I already had the other Drake in hand, so milling that one made sense because I was going to have to hit a land to cast it off the Tormenting Voice.
All right, let's treasure. You going to set me up while I scry? I'm going to bottom that. Flip this. I don't know if I'm going to flip the other one.
Okay.
Probably will.
Well, your other treasures are right here. You're at 2. This has been a nice, tense game.
How many shocks are left? 2?
I think there's only 1 shock.
There's 2 shocks in there, for sure.
There's 2, and there's 1 left in the deck.
Oh, there's only 1 left?
Yeah, because I lava coil, I double shock the Drake and then lava coil shock the.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
The other one. So
you have how many? And
I have 2 in hand.
It's gone. And we're gonna flip this one too. Scribe bottom. Go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is that good?
Uh-oh. It resolves.
Attack with my creatures.
Okay, this is awkward.
Kraken Drake has 18 power. In case you were wondering.
All right, well, I'm just going to expansion for 2. My targets are going to be me and an Arclight Phoenix.
Then you draw 2, kill the other one. I guess you get to draw a card off this trigger too. So you can deal me 1.
Oh, yeah, this works too. I get to do those too. Okay, yeah. So the safest way. Oh no, I can kill both of these and block here if I just tap out. 3, 4, deal.
Yeah, if you explosion for 3.
Yeah, I'm going to explosion for 3, and I'm going to target this.
Trigger.
Yeah. So I'm going to draw.
You end up drawing 4 cards.
Okay, I draw 1 off of this, and
so you can just kill everything.
Target
if you wanted
this.
to do that. So
yeah, I'm going to do that.
So to play around a lava coil.
Oh, I can kill everything with these.
No,
I only get 4.
Yeah, you can only kill 2 things.
Yeah, I drew what I wanted.
So you deal. So Brad's going to draw 4 cards because 1 off this trigger and 3 off
damage
this.
Here, 3 damage, 2 damage here, 1 at you,
and 1 at me.
Here.
So I go to 15. That was gross. So these are dead. Do I can like dig for a lava coil, or I can try to set up for next turn.
And one at you. You're at 15?
Yeah.
Sorry that I did that so awkwardly,
worries.
everyone on chat.
I think I have to try to set up for next turn, right?
All right.
So
Or you can try to dig for a shock.
I have one shock in my deck.
I don't know what you're trying to... I don't know what you have in hand.
I have a card that's bad and a card that's 2 spells, so I'll pass the turn.
All right, draw, shoot you 1.
I'm at 14. I mean, I'm dead to another expansion here, but...
Attack you, you're at 9.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just dead.
Well, I'm going to do it for the appropriate amount. I'm going to do it for 4.
And that's your third one, too. Yeah, I Radical Idea Electromancer, so I could have drawn 2 cards.
All right, I'm going to do it for 4. That's not even lethal.
Huh?
4 isn't even lethal.
Yes, it is. I'm at 9. This triggers.
Oh, yeah, that does trigger. Yeah, it is
4
lethal.
is exactly lethal.
I don't play with Niv-Mizzet that much, okay?
Expansion plus Niv-Mizzet deals 2x plus 1
Arena
damage.
does everything for me.
It's 2x plus 1 damage. So next turn I was going to draw
There's so much
Radical
stuff
Idea.
going on with that card
draw
on
Tormenting
Arena. I'm just
Voice.
like, ooh, I'm getting extra stuff I didn't even
Yeah.
think about. It's like, I guess I'll point this at this.
Like, it's just like your Niv-Mizzet triggers,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, I did play 20 green spells in the last whatever. I did hit that achievement. Niv-Mizzet triggers again.
Well, I get that thing, and it's like pointing damage. I'm like, so do I try to kill this creature because I have no idea how many more triggers are coming, or do I just go upstairs?
Oh, man.
I was going to return Phoenix's and find the shock the next turn. Not sure if it would have mattered if you would just have counter spells, but
That game was crazy. Anything happening fun in the chat, Nick?
A lot of people are just talking how crazy Niv-Mizzet is, and basically that kind of stuff, and different lines, or how many cards you're supposed to draw, and how many expansion explosions.
Yeah, I did not do that well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to take a little grace on that one. I've done some good things here on Versus Live, but that was not one of
Yeah.
them.
So with Expansion Explosion and Niv-Mizzet, you get the X from the explosion, and then you get X plus 1 divided as you choose.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
It is good with that. That's a good way to explain it. But yeah, so if that's just everyone talking about how confusing that was, I apologize about that. We're going to take a quick 90-second break while we get set up for the last match, which will be against the one, the only, Boros Aggro. History of Benalia. All right, and we're back with our last match with Jeskai Control with Treasure Maps. We're playing against Boros Aggro, your favorite deck. I think you should play this at the Invitational.
Well, so far the Jeskai deck with Treasure Map has been doing quite well. He won the first 2 games.
Yep.
This is the matchup that, like the aggressive matchups that Jeskai has historically struggled with, even though they have 4 main deck Deafening Clarion.
It's pretty much have that card or bust.
Yeah.
It
So,
really is.
We'll see if Niv-Mizzet can help a little bit there. If you like stabilize and slam Niv-Mizzet, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but you have removal that can actually take care of it.
Yeah, but not a lot.
We'll see. I think these are the matchups where these Jeskai Control decks actually struggle, especially this build.
Yeah.
It doesn't have other removal spells.
Yeah, Treasure Map is definitely a liability here.
Yeah, and Dive Downs. You think Dive Down's a great one when you're just getting run over? All right, well, let's roll dice. Hopefully I win it.
Probably not. What do you want?
Even and odd.
What's your reaction / kind of idea going into a weekend where people think that Jeskai's the deck to beat, but you still have to be able to beat Golgari? Like, how do you?
Well, everyone knows
approach that?
you have to beat every deck. Jeskai, I don't think has a bigger target than it usually does, but like people care about all the decks. Unless I'm getting that question wrong. Ooh,
I
this
think
is
I think they're
risky.
thinking of the top 2 decks as how to kind of metagame for a position where you have to deal with Jeskai Control and Golgari.
Well, you have to just eliminate the decks that just get beat by one of them bad. Like, I think Boros Angels is a deck that just isn't playable if Jeskai is one of the better decks. And I don't think you can do like hyper aggressive red because it's bad against Wild Growth Walker Golgari. I think Boros has it's a slightly unfavorable Golgari matchup, but a favorable Jeskai one. But I think there will always be more Golgari pilots than Jeskai pilots, even though Jeskai has been doing better. So I don't know. I would say if you don't know how to beat them, join them. There's a lot of people that didn't play Mono Black, Mono Blue, or Sphinx's Rev back in those days. And history will say that they were wrong. What's going on with you over here, Ross?
My hand is not good.
Tom
Well, then you
Ross
should
would
mulligan.
disagree with you
You think this hand is good?
about the mono black, mono blue, or Esper thing.
Oh, the one tournament he won.
He
in
won
that
2
format?
tournaments with
Wait.
mono red.
You thought mono black was favored against mono blue?
In split format tournaments. Huh? No, I said that in that time it was just correct to play those decks. Like if you're struggling to find an answer to Golgari or Jeskai, you should just play one of those 2 decks. Because you'll play them a lot.
I think there
If
was
you find a way to attack them.
I think there was a brief period where the Gruul Monsters deck was correct because there was so much control, and then
I also
was so
played-
good.
I played that deck when control was highest.
For like 2 weeks it was good,
Mhm.
and then it stopped.
I did that too.
And I played it for like 3 extra weeks after that, and it was not good.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I switched over to Rev.
I switched over to blue.
When everyone stopped playing Rev and we're just playing black and blue only, there was a GP where it was just correct to just play Rev. It was just hands down. Like you
Yeah.
just looked, it was a sea of basic lands. Just both ways.
Okay,
Mutavault in combat.
I'm gonna mulligan that hand.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep my risky hand. Did chat see it yet? This is a fun one. I mean, this is definitely a keep. Knowing the matchup.
My hand was slow with 2 tribunals already. It's
Yeah.
like
Master-
double tribunal, double marshal.
Master Marshmallow asking the question: is Golden Demise or Deafening Clarion the better positioned sweeper for this weekend?
Deafening Clarion's always the better sweeper. It's like if Golgari got Deafening Clarion in Golgari colors, oof, it's just the better card. I mean, sure, it doesn't kill a Danto Vanguard, but like if Golgari had a Deafening Clarion effect, like an Anger of the Gods for Golgari or whatever, it would be busted. Like, you don't want to kill your own creatures, but if you can deal 3 to everything, that would be insane. You Wild Growth, make it an X4, and then give everything, deal 3 or -3. Whew. I think Deafening Clarion is a disgusting Magic card. I think it's so good. You keeping?
Top.
That's row.
Top.
18.
Best card.
Ugh, go. $13.
No.
Oh, come on. Opt.
Nice opt.
Oh, no, don't do me like this, deck. Don't do me like this.
We're gonna have a nice quick one here.
Yeah.
Didn't even need history.
Oh yeah, I got.
You don't have white mana
Go.
to Clarion the one creature that you can Clarion.
What is happening?
Attack you for 11.
Yeah,
You go to 7.
yeah,
History Benalia.
yeah.
Make a knight. You can go.
Oh yeah, I can counter that. I counter the history. I was already checked out. Ugh.
It's a 4 mana card, and it's your turn 4.
Yeah,
You settle. Why don't you settle me?
I mean, RPT champion is still playing this deck and still doing well with it. I believe. What are you doing? Why can't you work with me and not against me all the time? You're literally just staring at magic cards, not speaking, and making me having to figure out something.
I'm just trying to help you.
Communicate to the audience what you're
you-
thinking.
It doesn't seem like you could cast Settle the Wreckage.
That is very clear. We're all there.
Okay. Well, that makes sense then.
That's just good.
That was a beating.
That's good TV right there.
Yeah,
Ross.
because I made it good.
Maybe I should play this deck.
Yes, I think it is a good choice for you. I'm not even saying that because it's like some maniacal evil plan. I'm just going to play Golgari. And I don't know if I'm going to pick like Seth's build or like someone else's. I'm going to play Golgari pretty much. Or I might switch to that deck.
You know what I just realized?
Huh.
In both of my previous Invitational top 8s, I had mana creatures in both of my decks. When I got to play 8 mana creatures or more across my 150, and I won. Maybe I should just play Golgari.
It's probably a good choice.
Lanarels is great.
It is very good. But they have this card called Tocatli that is kind of challenging. I do think Golgari is favored in the matchup if you're targeting it. And next week, I think we're taking a break for SCG Con, honestly. I don't know yet.
No, we got versus live next week.
Do we?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right, sweet.
It's on the schedule.
Awesome. Well, I got an email saying that we might not, but I never checked the follow-up.
This lesson, boys and girls.
Good. Well,
keep
next week
to
we
date on
can
email.
we can like target. I really want a day of just targeting those like matchups that we're gonna see. But yeah, so that's gonna conclude our second our second video. Now we're going to be shifting gears and trying a Sam Black brew. I like the Sam Black brew more than his white red control deck. That one hurt the eyes. I'm not gonna lie.
This is a nice one.
It's
4
interesting.
Pirates Pillage.
Take us through this list. We got
No, we got to do that after. We got to do that after the break.
This is a gem.
But you should get excited. Now the deck list will be posted on Twitter after this, so go check out.
Also, Cardboard Live
On Cardboard Live, we'll be updating it for during the break. So take a look at that. It is a very interesting deck.
You're going to need to read a lot of these cards.
Yes, you're going to. So good thing we have the Cardboard Live app. Yeah,
It's a combo, Brad. I found it.
Ross, we're live right now, and I really need you to help me. I need you here with me, man. Get in the game.
Hey, I'm just getting.
You're staring at cards.
I'm just getting prepared.
Okay. For what? Speak about it. I need help.
I'm about to play 3
drowning
games
over
against this
here.
deck. I'll
Help
be
me
back
out.
in 10 minutes.
Thank you.